what you was going to get. Not the vacuum cleaner. I know. I told you.
Oh, where the car vacuum went?
Oh, it's in the garage.
You got the cord too?
In the garage.
My boy.
That's too far back for me.
What's this?
Oh, okay. That beat drop? Okay. I love a beat.
Look, what they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing.
Okay, we live.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Pyla Live Show. I got my sons in the building this morning. I'm so glad you guys could make it. Man, it's Friday. So where y'all taking y'all mama to lunch?
Cam?
Friday. Somewhere with a happy hour.
I'm with it.
You with the happy hour?
Nah. Anywhere.
Anywhere. All right, so no, actually, I had a couple of questions for you, Pyla Laughs, as this is your podcast and you getting started. So the first question here is, how did you get the name Pyla Laughs? Like, how did that come about? What?
You know what you would ask me, and I could actually tell you, I can't remember exactly, but years ago, probably about 16, 17 years ago, the name came, and I just ran with it. I used it just a little, not really realizing what it would be as of today.
Oh,
but I just say it's God's provision, set me up with the name and all that, because I cannot even remember. But one takeaway from it is that my daughters, the youngest daughter that I have is named Pyla. And so I put a P in front of it for Pyla. And then the laughs just came. So, the laughs just came. But yeah.
So is it like when you're doing like the passcodes and you trying to find a passcode and it used to be Jala or something, but you changed it to Pyla?
No, I just took the J off for P, for my personal name. The P for Pyla. So.
Okay. And then what does it mean? It's a Pyla?
Pyla, actually, it goes together. It's Pyla Laughs. So when you think of Pyla Laughs, you think of a pile of laughs that makes it really catchy.
Okay. Got you. Okay, so how long have you been doing comedy, Pyla?
I've been doing comedy for about 2.5 years on record, but I've been doing comedy all my life, where I would go and entertain people, baby showers, parties, just create the atmosphere of laughter and fun with different games. So it's just something that is just natural for me. So yeah.
Gotcha. So since you've been doing comedy, you said like about 2 years. So if you could perform on any comedy stage at this point in your career, what stage would it be? Like what city? What would you, like if you had to set your comedic mood, where would it be at and how?
Before he say anything, there's a lot of venues out there too.
It's a lot of venues. I don't even know the name of some of the venues, but what I can say is that I did have the experience of going to Chicago to the Laugh Factory, and that I would like to go back and be there in the moment. That right there felt so good. Not to mention, none of the people knew me or no exposure to me, and they were just cracking up. And so I was like, yeah, this is where I want to be. Chicago Laugh Factory.
Oh, the Laugh Factory.
Yeah.
Big city, Chicago. Okay.
Yeah, it was the bomb. Yeah, and I want to go back.
Gotcha. So as a comedian, we always got to ask, who are like the biggest comedic influences in your comedy? Who do you get your influence from as the comedians?
Richard Pryor. Oh my goodness. Richard Pryor, Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, because he tells story. I'm more like a story type of comedian, where I talk about different life experiences, and everything that I talk about is a life moment. Some people come up and they do different things, but for me, I'm doing all the different things from my life, ups, downs, just different struggles, all around making it funny. Just like that time when I got robbed. Man, it was terrifying. I mean, I was literally peeing when the guy pulled a gun on me. But I take that and change it into, I prayed that God would fix my car. Next day, I got carjacked.
Wow.
The dude was like, "Give me those keys," and I did pray for God to fix that car because it was the transmission was about to go out, and I didn't know what I was gonna do. But then I take it into a comic perspective, and I'm like, "Lord, fix my car." And when I prayed, next day got carjacked. Dude was like, "Give me them keys," and I was like, "These keys," and he took those keys, And as he was driving away, I could see his thoughts. Like, out of all of the citizens in America, I steal her regular car. But for me, I was like, buy a car, buy. Because I prayed, right?
Yeah.
Got a new car, and no car note, because I didn't have a car note with that one. And I ended up getting another car, no car note, able to pay off bills. So, yeah, and I do believe in the power of prayer. So, yeah.
See God working mysterious ways right
yes,
there.
Yes, He does.
Okay, so some people stop and they don't continue to do kind of what they love or what they want to do in life. What gives you the drive at this juncture in your life to just drive and continue to push and pursue?
Man, if I had all day to tell you my life story, you'd be like, wow. But I can tell you it's breath. Breath in your lungs is an opportunity for you, for me, just to do it. Tomorrow's not promised. So go ahead and fulfill your dreams. Why? You only got one life to live. God is giving you one. And what you do with it is up to you. So for me, I've had to struggle a lot in my life. And people don't know that just by looking at me here today, having a kid at a young age, not being able to do different things that other people would do. The dreams I had were pushed to the side when I went to go to talent and gifted schools or whatever. I'm like, oh no, you got a kid, you got to stay, And so, although I didn't have an opportunity then, all my kids are grown now. This is the best time ever to do it. So that's what I'm doing. Fulfill your dreams. Live your life. You only got one.
That's good. So in this little segment, they probably do this on a lot of different shows, but we're going to do it as well. So I'm going to give you two different names or two different things, and you just tell me which one you gravitate to the most. It's just going to be a quick little go. You just tell me which one. So cake or pudding?
Cake.
What kind of cake? What flavor? What are we going with?
Carrot cake. Carrot cake with the pecans inside with the little coconut. Carrot cake.
Okay. Basketball or football?
Football all day. All night. I mean, I can drink. I love football. People get to talking about basketball, and I'd be like, say what? Who the best goat? And I'm like, I don't know.
I like that artwork in the back really say something.
Yeah.
Something else.
It does. It
Where'd it
does.
go?
No lie. Yeah. Kobe Bryant was great. He was great. Yeah.
Okay.
True.
You got out there.
Okay, so Thanksgiving or Christmas?
Christmas. And why Christmas? It's just, you get to give, not in gifts, but just give in the sense of time. Spending quality time. Same thing with Thanksgiving, but I prefer Christmas. You give that time you spend with your family, and it's almost the same, but you give that. That's the gift. The time you spend with people, and people make time for what they want to spend it on. And I say it should be family, friends, people that pour into you so you can pour back into them.
Okay, yeah. So Martin or Chris Tucker?
Oh, Martin. All day long. I just went and saw a Martin Lawrence show. Absolutely.
Okay. Mike Epps or Cat Williams?
Oh, that's wrong. But just Cat Williams all day. I want to see Cat Williams. What, Trump? No.
50 Cent or Ja Rule?
50 Cent? What do you mean? I love 50 Cent. My husband know I love 50 Cent. Me and him both have stood in the line waiting to get a picture with 50 Cent. And that means my husband love me. Because I'm like, that's my little star crush. And he like, all right, let's go. And I told him also, he has a crush for Queen Latifah. And so, but she don't do no tours, but he does, and he up the street. Let's go. So yeah, I love me some 50 Cent. But not only that, not just for his music, it's about his hard work and the grind, and his contribution to community, where he gives back to people. It's not always a get, and not give. You know, you got to bless people when you're blessed.
Okay. Country life or city life?
City life for me. City life for me. I like it. Everything's convenient. I don't want to be somewhere down in the country, call it 911, and it take them 3 days to get there. They're going to be like, we going to miss you. You know.
Oh, my God.
I'm just saying. No, thank you.
Yeah, no.
Give me a house in the city with enough land on it, but no country for me.
Okay, so I know a lot of people, they say they live a life with no regret, but if you could go back to 2024 and change just one thing, what would be that one thing you changed from last year?
All the bad food I ate. That's why I'm the size I am today. But I don't really have to live with that regret because I can make change today. But yeah. So sad.
Okay. If so
I thought you was gonna say coming back to your cruise.
That ain't no regret.
Where
the next one at?
Where the next cruise? Gotcha. So if people wanted to find you on social media, where would they find you at? Like, where are you mainly on? Are you on Instagram? You on YouTube? Where are you? How do we find you?
Actually, you can find me in all those places. I am on Instagram at Pyla Laughs, and it's PYLA_laughs, LAUGHS, on Instagram. Same thing on YouTube. Also on what is the X? What's that X?
What's that X? That's Twitter.
Twitter, and then
It's
what's
X now.
and then
But,
what's the
X.
other? What's the other one?
TikTok.
No, and also on TikTok. Yeah, on TikTok too. You can find me on TikTok. It's a little up and down, meaning I give the company spiel, but I advocate, or I'll give some type of opinion about a restaurant or hotel, and then I do try to let people know how people are being treated on that TikTok. It's a message thing. It's to get the word out. Hey, these things are happening in certain communities that shouldn't be. So I kind of expose some of those things on the TikTok more so than on the Instagram or the YouTube. But definitely you can check me out on any of those.
Okay, so it's really good to get to know you as Pyla Laughs. So we do know that you're going to be doing a podcast. What can we expect on your podcast? Is it like a weekly view or monthly? What can we expect on your podcast? What will you be discussing and kind of enlighten the people on?
Okay, very good question. Very good question. Yeah, so there are going to be all types of topics. As you get to know me, I will be sharing some of my life stories. Just talk about day-to-day relationships. Talk about even Christ, how he died for us so that we may have life. It'll be a lot of different topics, the up-to-date daily topics that you see on the news. But again, family grind, about love and compassion, about being blessed where you should bless others, and not being so uptight about holding on to items when you can bless others. Tomorrow's not promised. So be a blessing to people. So it'll be a lot of different topics. Football, we're going to discuss football because I love me some football. We're going to talk about comedy, tell a few jokes, this and that. I'll have a few special guests on. So yeah, I look forward to it. This will be something, I'm just getting started. So right now it's going to be more like a monthly thing. Hope you guys can tune in to laugh, love, more laugh, more love with the Pyla Laugh Show.
Amongst the averages, I picked his brain on what was ordained. Highly collaborative, rep pushed the label the same. Amongst the savages, Moose kept my name in the function.